NRL time. Let's go. Woo-hoo. I'm going to actually put this in the beginning of the video, even though I'm doing it at the end of the video. But broskies, put y'all team down in the comments. Don't be ashamed of your squad. Make sure you put your team down in the comments. I'm holding everybody accountable. I'm taking 2 hours out my day every day to read every single last comment. Put your team down in the comments. That's simple and plain. And I'm gonna be like, oh, sorry for you. Everybody but the Warriors fans, you feel me? And then I can't say nothing about put your team down there. If you watching this at the beginning, we hopping into it. If you watching this at the end, I'll catch you on the next one. Recap wise, it was crazy last week. Let's just say it was crazy last week. Did end up going 5-3. So it was better than my 4-4 by one game that I did the last week. But the first 3 weeks or the first 2 weeks, I was 6-2. So season is definitely, I mean, I haven't been under 500. Last week was my worst week. This week I'm back on a uprise. I'm trying to go undefeated next week. Last week we picked we picked the Dolphins. Sea Eagles, ended up taking that one. We did pick the Rabbitohs. That one was crazy because I was flipping back and forth and I didn't even know who to pick. I ended up picking the Rabbitohs. Good pick by me. Anyway, Panthers obviously took them over the Storm. I just had a feeling they was going to win, but I didn't know they was going to beat them 50-10. Pathetic. That's crazy. And I think them boys played my Warriors. Anyway, the Cowboys beat the Dragons, of course. Pick the Cowboys. Definitely picked the Broncos over Tennessee, the Titans. Crazy thing is, my boy Reese got injured. Dang, hope my boy get a speedy recovery. But anyway, next we did pick the Warriors over the Sharks. Totally incorrect about that one. Sharks end up giving us the beats. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. We ain't gonna lose 3 in a row. So next week, you already know I'm going with the Warriors. But anyway, picked the Knights over the Raiders, and I picked the Ills over the West Tigers, but the West Tigers pulled it out. Crazy thing is, I really need to start putting some respect on the West Tigers name, bro. Like simple and I can't get around. I gotta start putting some respect on the West Tigers. What they lose 1 this year? I think they only lost like 1 game this year. Yeah, West Tigers is the 2 seed. 3 or what? All right, hey, I gotta put some respect on the West Tigers day, bro. I think I picked against them. They gave me a loss every week, but I think opening week. The top 8 shaking up right now. I did not see the West Tigers gonna be in the tops. If you ask me, I thought it was gonna be like Broncos, Panthers. I did think it was gonna be. I mean, if I'm being totally honest, I thought the Roosters and the Storm was gonna be better. They both sitting ugly at 2-2 and 2-3. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought that'd be all. I thought I did think the Knights was gonna be okay, but for real, what's surprising me right now, and I know it's a long season. I thought the Dolphins was gonna be in the mix. Thought the Storm, the Roosters, Bulldogs is usually okay, but then the Broncos, like damn, that's a 4-team swing that I thought was gonna be at least in the top 8. Well, the Broncos is, but come on, bro. It is what it is. Long season, though. Long season. Anyway, let's get into round 6 predictions. Thursday game, we got the Panthers versus the Bulldogs. I'm really trying to go undefeated, or at least I only want to lose 1 game because I've been 6-2 for a couple weeks in a row. So yeah, we're going Panthers over Bulldogs. To be honest, the Dragons is so I ain't trying to say no cuss words. We try and keep this a little PG. This is for everybody. But the Dragons is so goddamn weak, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm picking the Sea Eagles. I ain't trying to hold back the cuss words, but what got to come out when you explaining how terrible the goddamn Dragons is. Period. Terrible, bro. Terrible. Next is the Broncos versus the Cowboys. You know I was about to say, I'm going with the Broncos, but Reese is out, and I'm kind of iffy about that. Dang, I should have called my boy Hotbox. What do he think? That's his squad. And my boy Body Count. That's his squad. Let me call my boy Body Count. No, I ain't gonna call him. I know he gonna say the Broncos regardless. Oh, I hate to pick against the Broncos, but I don't know. Really don't know. Without Reese is kind of. I'm going with the Broncos. Fuck it. I gotta stick with my. I got ride with my boys squad, man. Got ride with my boys squad. Oh, should I go Cowboys? I can't just be biased. No, because I still do think the Broncos is gonna win. I'm going Broncos. My bad, gang. Rabbitohs versus the Raiders. I don't really think there's too much to think about. You know what I'm saying? Raiders is garbage. That's another one of the teams is weak as hell that you just don't want to say no cuss words that one just automatically got to come out. You can't really talk no positivity into them boys. It is what it is. Rabbitohs. And next is the Sharks versus the Roosters. I do think the Sharks is going to bounce back, but I really think the Roosters can give it to these boys. You know what I'm saying? Something telling me to pick the Sharks, but I'm picking the Roosters, bro. I'm picking the Roosters. I think, you know what I'm saying? Didn't they have a bye? I think they had a bye week last week. Did they have a bye week last week? Roosters, yeah. I think they had a bye week last week. They coming back well, rest. I do think the Sharks is going to try to bounce back too from after that loss, but yeah. Picking the Roosters on that one. Fuck it. Got to pick some underdogs on this, John. But Storm versus the Warriors. These is two teams where I'm about to say the same thing. You feel me? I honestly think both started okay and start taking a nosedive and getting paws put on them. You feel me? And I just don't personally think that the Storm is going to lose another one. They just got blew out. I think 50-10. So I do think they're going to try to come back strong, but my Warriors lost 2 in a row. You feel me? They ain't going for the bullshit neither. I'm telling you, bro. I already know this is going to be a dogfight because both teams ain't trying to keep going, you know what I'm saying, down that way. You know what I'm saying? Do I got to say I'm picking the Warriors? I ain't think I had to, but Warriors. Next is the Ills versus Titans. Bro, they you know, when I get to stuttering, I mean both these motherfuckers weak, bro. Weak. I thought the Ills was going to pull that thing out against the West Tigers last week, and they lost, 20-22? Oh, you ain't think I've been watching you ain't think I've been watching the games? Come on, play with me. This is much more my vocabulary. I ain't say my vocabulary was the best, but this, you know what I'm saying? I could feel this year a little bit more confidently saying what I'm saying, if you know what I'm saying. Anyway, bro, that was. I might cut that. But, bro, I don't know who to pick on these boys. Let me see. I think I got a quarter right here. Got a quarter. Heads. Probably can't see it. Tails. Could you see it? Oh, there we go. Tails. Heads. This is how garbage these boys is. Heads is Ills, tails is Titans. My dumb ass flipped it way. Tails, Titans. I'm going Titans. That thing flipped on Titans. Fuck it. We picking the Titans on this one. It is what it is. Dude, when you know what two teams garbage when you got heads or tails. Don't even matter. Pick already fucked up. Anyway, we got the West Tigers versus the Knights. 2 versus 3. Ooh. I just said I wasn't picking against the West Tigers no more. I did. I said that. I thought I meant that. I might gotta go with the Knights. West Tigers proved me wrong one more time. Go ahead and do it. I ain't even mad at you. If you go ahead and do it, it's shame on me. Shame on me. But I think the Knights have been playing consistently good. Like, even though, I mean, the West Tigers have too. I think they put up they beat my Warriors first of all, and then they came back and got another dub against the Ills. But I don't think the Ills was really no comp, just because how low I think of the Ills right now. But yeah, I'm going Knights, bro. So let's run a recap real quick. Take this as you take it, but I got the Panthers on this one. I really should have thought a little bit more about the Bulldogs, but let's be real. Panthers is the Panthers. I took the Sea Eagles. Sea Eagles been stinking it up, but ain't nobody stinkier than the Dragons. I ain't gonna lie to you. Broncos versus Cowboys. I really wanted to lean Broncos, but I just got to rock with the guys. Got to rock with the guys with the Broncos. I'm rocking with the guys. Rabbitohs versus the Raiders. I said I shouldn't even have to say it, but the Rabbitohs. Then I picked the Roosters over the Sharks. That was a little dangerous pick right there. I really want to change that, to be honest with you, because now that I'm thinking about it, they don't even got my boy no more. Young. Damn, they don't even got Young no more. I keep forgetting they don't got Young no more. Is it too late to change my pick? Y'all got to tell me this game is in like 4 hours. Hurry up and comment and let me know, can I change my pick? If I see a lot of y'all say I can change my pick, I got to go Sharks, man. I got to switch the pick. If y'all say I can switch it, I'm Sharks. If y'all say I can't, then I'm cool with it, and I stick with my initial thought with the Roosters. But I do want to go Sharks. Let me know down in the comments. Whoever comment before the game actually starts in 4.5 hours, that's who I'm going with. Majority rule. So go ahead and spam it up. I don't really care. I'm counting them Johns. But then we picked the Warriors over the Storm. We coin flipped and picked the Titans over the Ills. Then we picked the Knights over the West Tigers. Dolphins got a bye week, which they needed, because I think they got headlocked, put in a chokehold, and slapped in the head and slapped in the back of their head. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we about to get up out of here. Let me know what y'all think. Go ahead and criticize the picks. And as well, I'm going to actually put this in the beginning of the video, even though I'm doing it at the end of the video. But broskies, put y'all team down in the comments. Don't be ashamed of your squad. Make sure you put your team down in the comments. I'm holding everybody accountable. I'm taking 2 hours out my day every day to read every single last comment. Put your team down in the comments. That's simple and plain. And I'm gonna be like, oh, sorry for you. Everybody but the Warriors fans, you feel me? And then I can't say nothing about put your team down there. If you watching this at the beginning, we hopping into it. If you watching this at the end, I'll catch y'all on the next one.